Hello, and welcome back to Road TRIpVIA. Today's episode is number 406. It is a Brainy Tuesday number 6. Last week, I was told my Brainy Tuesday was not difficult enough. So, on a scale from 1 to 10, this is now an 11. If you get more than half of these questions right, you are too smart for this trivia channel. Please get on Jeopardy and go win some money. Good luck on today's trivia quiz. Question 1. What is the name of the artery which has an unusually low blood pressure of 8 to 20 millimeters of mercury that directs deoxygenated blood to the lungs? The answer is the pulmonary artery. Question number 2. In 2016, a zoo worker shot and killed Harambe, a 17-year-old western lowland gorilla, after a 3-year-old boy climbed into the enclosure inside a zoo in what U.S. state? The answer is Ohio. Question 3. Ricky Rubio was taken by the Timberwolves with the 5th pick in the 2009 NBA Draft. 2 picks later, what other point guard and future multi-MVP was taken by the Warriors? The answer is Steph Curry. Okay, those were the easy ones. Here comes the difficult ones. Question 4. The phrase willing suspension of disbelief was coined in 1817's Biographia Literaria by what poet of Christabel and Frost at Midnight? The answer is Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Question 5. Named after the New York governor at the time, what was the statewide set of harsh narcotic laws that were passed in 1973 and issued penalties such as 25 years in prison for possession of 4 ounces of cocaine? The answer is the Rockefeller drug laws. Question 6. In the late 15th century, the power of the Mongol Golden Horde largely disintegrated following the Great Stand on the Ugra River, where the Horde refused to engage what Grand Prince of Moscow? The answer is Ivan III or Ivan the Great. Question 7. In what 1992 movie musical does Christian Bale play a New York City periodical salesman that leads a strike after the New York World publisher Joseph Pulitzer raises the prices at his distribution centers? That movie was called Newsies. In the UK it was called The Newsboys. Question 8. At the start of the Meiji Restoration in 1868 Japan, the Meiji Emperor moved from what former imperial capital to Tokyo, which was then called Edo? The imperial capital used to be Kyoto. Question 9. August 15 through 18, 1969, 40 miles southwest of Woodstock, New York, the Aquarian Exposition 3 Days of Peace and Music, also known as the Woodstock Rock Festival, was held on the 600-acre dairy farm owned by what man? The answer is Max Yasgur. Question 10. What is the name of the fourth novel from Herman Melville about the adventures of a man whose first name is Wellingborough that ends with the narrator hearing about the death of his friend Harry Bolton while whaling? His first name was Wellingborough, his last name was Redburn, also the title of the novel. Question 11. What television show, which first aired in 1992, is currently the longest running on its network with over 30 seasons, including Bad Blood that was set in the Pacific Northwest, and Skeletons, which was set in Chicago? That show is called The Real World. Question 12. What large, unfinished Roman Catholic minor basilica in Barcelona, Spain, which began construction in 1882, was designed by Antoni Gaudí and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site? The answer is the Sagrada Familia. Question 13. The Black Legion, which protected many high-ranking Ku Klux Klan officers, was particularly prominent in what Midwestern city where a 1967 race riot occurred under Mayor Jerome Kavanaugh? That race riot and that mayor were from Detroit, Michigan. Question 14. The introduction of the Astron model of what item in 1969 sparked the quartz crisis, which decimated the traditional manufacture of these devices in Switzerland? The answer is wristwatches. Question 15. Archbishop Gustav Troll capitalized on the anger of the Swedish partisans towards the Danish, who in 1520 executed dozens of the Sten Sture the Younger's supporters over several days in a massacre now known by what name? Gustav Troll was responsible for the Stockholm bloodbath. Question 16. With no connection to McDonald's either implied nor intended, what was the name of the restaurant in the 1988 Eddie Murphy comedy Coming to America, where he and Arsenio Hall find gainful employment? The answer is McDowell's. Question 17. What term, which is also used to describe some fats, describes a solution that contains the maximum possible amount of solute? If a solution contains the maximum possible amount of solute, it is saturated. Question 18. Francis Younghusband's expedition reached what city inside the Tibetan Autonomous Region in China, the site of the Potala Palace and the Zhonghang Temple, in August of 1904? The Potala Palace is located in Lhasa. Question 19. The mouth of the Chalumna River in what country is where the coelacanth, which was once thought to be extinct, was first rediscovered in 1938? The answer is South Africa. Question 20. What libertine first appeared in the 17th century play The Trickster of Seville and the Stone Guest, who later seduces Donna Julia in the first canto of an epic satirical poem by Lord Byron? The answer is Don Juan. Alright, that is it, except for the tiebreaker question, which will come up in just a little bit. I hope that was enjoyable. I know that was difficult. I'm telling you, if you guys did good on that quiz, I just can't beat you, because I wouldn't have known probably 6 questions total in that whole quiz. That was a tough quiz. Hopefully you enjoyed it. They won't always be that tough, but because I let you guys down last week with a soft Brainy Tuesday, I decided to throw in a lot of difficult questions this week. So thank you for watching. Check back tomorrow for another new quiz. And here is question 21, the tiebreaker. Originally an ordinary man by the name of Nick Chopper, what character, who originally appeared in a Lyman Frank Baum novel in 1900, has appeared in dozens of movies, poems, and novels since then? Nick Chopper, in the L. Baum novel in 1900, is also known, or is now known, as the Tin Man. Thank you for watching. Check back tomorrow. Have a good day today.